So all that big willy talk, hop, you're playing yourself. You're playing yourself. You're playing yourself.
Laura, what's on your list today for people playing themselves?
So, Ebro, your favorite subject, net neutrality. It was trending yesterday. You know, it's a big conversation.
How did this become my favorite subject?
Because just the way you break it down.
You love net neutrality.
And you love it. You were up on it early.
I was. Actually, I was late. And I still get beat over the head on the internet like you guys aren't covering enough. People don't understand impact. I was like, I tried to explain it to them. People don't get it.
How much net neutrality they want us to do? But go ahead, Laura.
People don't understand.
No, people definitely don't understand because yesterday the hashtag Netrality was trending. It was spelled wrong.
Oh. Netrality?
Well,
it's still trending right
listen,
now. And it's spelled wrong.
That's how much people don't understand what neutral is. Net neutrality is. They don't get it. They just know it's popular on social media.
Oh my God. But you don't even want to make sure that it's spelled right?
It could be just called free internet. It could just be called, they're going to rip off poor people so you're not able to do the things that you need to do on the internet.
Look, maybe that doesn't happen that way. Maybe it doesn't happen that way. But I'll tell you what will happen. Yesterday, Disney bought Fox.
Yep.
Not including Fox News, though. So you have one of the largest media companies in the world now. That's what deregulation does. You know how, like, some of us are old enough to remember all the different radio stations you used to be able to listen to back in the day? You would go down the dial, and every radio station sounded different, was playing different music, da-da-da. Well, in 1995, president at the time, Bill Clinton, deregulated media and allowed media companies to own up to 5 FMs and newspapers. And so, you know, when you go down the dial right now and you're like, why does everything sound the same? It's because it's all the same damn owners. You ever traveled around the country and the whole iHeart thing, and you're like, well, this station sounds like that station, and that station they all sound the same.
Yep, that's right.
And why does all the music sound the same? Well, because the music sounds the same because all the stations sound the same.
Yeah.
That's what deregulation does. It takes away the little guy so that there's really no way for the little guy to compete because the big companies gobble up everything. That's one of the byproducts of what this removing net neutrality will do. The little guy, the little blog, the little site, they won't be able to keep up. Everything will be owned by Disney or give me a Google, Facebook.
Wow, you're really hitting them all. Hold on.
Google. We don't have a Facebook one, do we?
No, I thought we had a.
But I tell you what we do
Facebook.
have. And you may not understand how it affects you personally, and it may not. You may not care. You be like,
Walt Disney.
I get my news, I get my music, I don't care. But for those of you that want to start small businesses, because now everything runs on the net. You want to start a little small business T-shirt company, and you want to
A bootleg T-shirt company. They want to sell Hot for the Holiday shirts.
Online.
First of all, you're not selling in the streets. It's too cold.
Yeah, but
try
you
to go
jump
do it
on
online. Can't do it.
Well, you just won't be able to make some noise because everything will be run by the big corporations, and it'll shut out the little guys.
Then there's other things too, isn't there? The other layer of there could be limitations for downloads.
Yep.
So people who don't have the money to pay for it won't be able to stream Netflix the same way. Won't be able to consume the entertainment they want the same way.
That's right.
So it could really screw over a lot of people. It's a pretty scary situation. We're acting like, oh, it's the internet. Wait, guys, 2017, it's built into our lives. You can't just lose the things you're used to anymore.
And the play really is, just so everybody understands, is because cable companies are losing, network television is losing, these major companies are losing, the big companies are losing.
And they ain't gonna lose.
They will not lose. That's why I put on my Instagram, I put, damn, Empire Strikes Back. Disney buying Fox and net neutrality at
Walt
the same
Disney.
time. That's Empire, that's corporate America being like, nah, y'all not getting us up out of here. We're going to buy
Disney.
everything and basically charge you for it and then give you a big
Google.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
Rosenberg, you got anything you want to add here?
Well, not to that subject, but today is the final day on air on WFAN for Mike Francesa. Iconic career. There's no doubt about
30
it.
30 years, man.
Yeah, iconic career. Don't forget, this very same company that has Hot 97 started WFAN back in the mid-'80s and started the all-sports talk format. And as a result of that, and his own hard work and perseverance, Mike Francesa had an amazing career.
I want to stop and go back and give our company that started the fan and then sold it.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
You built an iconic brand, you sold it like that. What's wrong with you?
Imagine if you still owned together WFAN and Hot 97. Like the two original brands in sports talk and hip hop.
Give him another congratulations.
Congratulations. You played yourself.
I am not as emotional about Mike Francesa leaving. He's, the number one guy in my other time slot up against
He's your competitor.
the Michael K show. On top of that, I think he's a very Trumpian figure. Loudmouth, liar, says things that his minions just believe him no matter what he says. Factually wrong almost all the time. The glorious celebration of him over the last 10 years has all mostly been about his mistakes. But people will really tell you he's the greatest to ever do it. When in fact, I believe if his career had been not in New York City, there's no celebration. He just happened to be in the right place at the right time.
Come on, you're not gonna kick the guy on the way out, are you?
Yeah, he's not even on the way out, by the way. Why are we having his funeral speech? He's just leaving this station. He's not retiring. He's gotten the entire newspaper every day. He's not retiring. It would be like a player at the end of his contract leaving the Yankees, being like, "Yes, I'm signing somewhere else," and gets a whole retirement tour.
Come on, Rosenberg. Let him have his moment.
Well, I rarely agree with Phil Mushnick of the New York Post, who writes a lot of mean things about everybody. But here's what Mushnick wrote on his way out about Mike Francesa. I'll give Mike Francesa this, he writes. In my 44 years in this business, I have never dealt with, known, or covered a more inexorably conceited, condescending, factually wrong, name-dropping, dissent intolerant, megalomaniacal, pompous, boastful, hypocritical, self-entitled, self-anointed, self-delusional, unilaterally rude, humorless, imperious, and dishonest person in the media.
Wow.
Other than that, ... Peace out, man.
Congratulations.
Oh my
You played
God.
yourself.
So all that big Willie
guys
talk,
are terrible,
you're playing
man.
yourself. You're playing yourself. You're playing yourself.
Laura, is that how they're gonna remember me when I'm gone?
I don't think so. By the way, none of us are going to get what he gets because the media that covers him is all in his exact demographic. The media that covers him are other 50-year-old white guys, and all they do is sit around like, "Oh my God, he's so great. I have to write every word that he says. Oh my God." That's like they can't get off of it.
Don't worry, bro. We'll always have the Izzy drop for you.
Yeah, no matter what. First of all, we'll always make sure that doesn't happen, and if anyone says anything bad, you can always just say,
He's a nice man.
There you go.
think about that.
Ladies and gentlemen, we will have the lead detective on the Chinks case on the air after 8 o'clock. We will also talk to the woman who broke the story, who's our family member, works here for Street Soldiers, Lisa Evers, on the program to talk about what we saw happen yesterday, which are two men charged with the murder of Chinks. We will have that conversation, as well as one of the illest freestyles, according to Diddy, that happened in history. Black Thought on Flex.
Yes, that's right, kids. The guy from the Jimmy Fallon show knows how to rap. Can you believe it? You know that's what the teenagers out there saying.
Shut up. Just shut up.
They don't know him from the 90s.
Laura, they
like
do
that.
not
it just
know.
hurts.
I was in the car yesterday with someone who's in music, who's 22. I said, "Y'all seen this Black Thought freestyle?" I said, "Who's Black Thought?" That's why I'm saying they were.
Congratulations. You played yourself.